Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy.
Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Said So. I'm your host, King053, Mr. Easy Imali, and we're back at it again with another one. And it's the morning drive, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, my people. I'm not happy, of course, about the Concord's decision. I'm not, the people's will must always be considered over anything, man. So yesterday when I spoke about the Concord, I said Africa must give powers to 3 different courts to rule over such matters. One, I said the traditional court should be given equal powers to the constitutional court. The traditional court, because we as Africans must lead, solve problems, get to resolutions in an African manner. You understand what I'm saying? Then the constitutional court should be there to uphold the constitution of the country, but then there should be another important court by the name of the African Court, African United Court. So that court will be the ultimate ruler of everyone in Africa. They can turn over decisions like this of the Concord because they know what is best for Africa. We have seen many courts abuse their powers because they know that nobody can appeal after them, such as the Concord. Now, Sowetan is out there saying, listen, what is going to happen now? Who's going to lead Umkhonto weSizwe? Listen, King already spoke about this. Already warned you guys last week about this. Already posted about this. I'm sure you guys have seen the video where I'm speaking about this. Make sure that you follow. Make sure that you hit the bell icon so that you know every time your boy uploads a video. Number one. Number two, I'm saying that to say this. Tutuzile is a good option for the leader of MK in the legislature. She's a good option. Is she ready? That's a question that Umkhonto weSizwe is going to have to ponder in and see what is it that they want to do. Is she ready? That's another question. In Africa, we have seen many times where African leaders put their children in adventurous positions where their children take over either in the military or second in command and taking over even to such a point where the children are presidents after them. We've seen that in Gabon, we've seen that in Kenya, we've seen that in many places. So it is good to know that this is how African politics works. So don't be surprised if that is the decision. I think also it will not be a bad decision. I don't see such a big problem with that decision, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to lie to you. So for me, I'm happy to see how that event is going to turn out. Listen, it is a very good as I arrive. It is a very good thing for Julius Malema also. Listen, Julius Malema has openly said that he's willing to work with Umkhonto weSizwe, and whatever happens between Umkhonto weSizwe and how they get their leadership structure in order, when they get into a coalition government with Julius Malema, I think Julius Malema will be favored for now as the person that can lead that coalition government. So Julius Malema, wherever he is, he's very happy. He wants to see Umkhonto weSizwe, EFF, and other political parties, if they don't get the 2/3 majority that they wish for, so that they can change this stinking constitution of ours that does not favor our people. They are looking at least at 51%. Umkhonto weSizwe plus EFF, the PA, AZAPO, all of these other black consciousness political parties, they are looking to say at least we must get 51%. If we fail to get that two-third majority, it's another story. Not sure how that is going to pan out. So, like I said, the ANC will be the happiest people in terms of this judgment. I mean, it is beautiful for Cyril Ramaphosa. He did express his happiness according to the Concord. He did note it, like he always say. So it is something that we can't run away from. The ANC will be the party that is the most happy about this whole thing. So, Afet, it's Tuesday. We are what now? 8 days to 8 days um, to the voting stations. The people overseas have finished voting yesterday, so we are after 2 days. I think we'll be getting the numbers. It's only 70,000 people, so those it should not be difficult to get those numbers in, so that they can tell us who got the most votes and all of that. Very happy about the turnout overseas, even though most of them balloon. Obviously, now we expected that. So we want to see ourselves knowing who's the horse that is ahead. So far, of which is not going to be much because, man, 70,000 people. If they voted for one party, it's only one seat. So we're happy. We're happy about that. So let's get into that Tuesday and make sure that we keep a positive energy. We continue praying for our country. We continue praying for the free, fair, transparent elections. Continue as South Africa to become an example to Africa on how to run elections. And other countries, they are really catching up. More and more you see elections being election results being more accepted, and everyone is happy recently. So make sure that you pray for your country, you pray for your leaders, you elect with your heart, mind, soul, spirit, and whatever. You apply your entire being in terms of those three ballot papers. It's very important, ladies and gentlemen, very important. Not happy with the Concord, not impressed with what is going on there. I'm so happy Justice Zondo will be out by September. The person that the JSE has elected, Ubani Sismandisa Urubani, she's coming in. She's been currently interviewed, I think, or she will be interviewed shortly for that position. She's the deputy now. So hopefully, with that woman in place, we can we can get. Is she going to be the first woman to be a chief justice? Um, Oh, I don't know. I think she is. I think she is. I think she will be the first woman to be a chief justice. Am I right? I think so. I think so. You guys will correct me on the comment section. Okay, guys, let's get into the business of the day. Until we meet next time, don't forget to pray. After you pray, stand up, African child. Do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan Africanism. Guys, I salute you. I love you guys.